What's happening, guys? Filming my training today, working on a lot of different things, but mainly lower like legs, quads, hamstrings. I started the work off with some jerks, and I think I'm gonna just go ahead and post training videos, feed you guys with some commentary on what it is I'm thinking about, things that are gonna help me perform better, stay more injury free, and just overall have a better time or get a better training stimulus out of what I'm doing. Things that may seem simple to you may be different or more complex to others, so maybe you guys get something out of this.
Alrighty, so I'm warming up here. The very first exercise on my program of it is split jerk, so working on that, kind of warmed up with the barbell, and now I'm gonna start climbing. The program I'm currently on is a free program or a $1 program from Coach Zach Tallender. Basically, for $1 a month subscription to his Patreon, he provides different programs and writes different things for different athletes. It all kind of revolves around Olympic weightlifting because that's his jam. It has everything I need right now as I am just getting back into training. I don't really need anything too complex, just nice and simple. So this has some Olympic weightlifting, some strength movements, and some hypertrophy work, which is all the things that I need to get back into lifting in my off season. So right now we are at 145 pounds, and I'm doing doubles, 2 reps in the split jerk, and kind of gradually climbing amongst my sets. Throughout this motion, I'm always focusing on having a pressurized or tight trunk or core. One problem I used to have was my upper back rounding excessively as the weight gets heavier. So I'm just trying to focus on keeping that tight and driving upwards as vertically as I can, as powerful as I can. And here we're looking at 155 pounds. Nothing crazy, fast lift. Very beneficial to throwing, especially using the legs in conjunction with the upper body. We're working our way up here to 165, and I threw on a belt, just feeling kind of drained in this workout, so I wanted to make sure that I played around with the belt a little bit to see if it helped. My legs felt tired, everything kind of felt tired this week. Last set here, different angle, just give you a little insight. And that was it as far as my split jerk sets there. So warming up in the back squat now. So in today's workout, we're doing eccentric tempo, or basically extending that negative of the lift. So you'll see a lot, basically a slow descent in the squat. And that whole time I'm just focusing on, again, trunk pressure, but I'm also thinking about balance in the feet. It's really easy to shift around when you're squatting, either towards the toes or towards the heel. And a lot of coaches do preach heel heavy squat, and that may be appropriate for certain athletes, but it's not necessarily the cure for an unbalanced squat. So just kind of focusing on maintaining a good technique, good positions. This body's already withered and beat. The last thing I want to do is put it through more abuse by moving poorly, or lifting too much, where I can't maintain good posture and good technique. So I was working up is 5 by 5 in the squats, and 3 seconds, no, sorry, 4-second eccentric. I got it sped up because there's a lot of squats, and we all know that it's not the most exciting thing. Different angle to finish that off. These felt really good. Like I said, I felt taxed, but I threw the belt on, and of course that fixes a lot of things that break down as you get tired, as your body becomes more fatigued. So just focusing on good positions, balance, bracing, all that stuff. Finished off my squats here with some goblet squats, and basically called for the heaviest dumbbell that I've used so far in this cycle, and it's basically an AMRAP, so as many reps as possible, which doesn't seem like crazy challenging, but trust me, taxes the cardio, so it's basically my cardio. Last but not least on the agenda today, knee extensions, and these are a banded variation. If you don't have access to a knee extension machine or anything, I highly recommend these, especially if you have any knee pain or issues of that nature. This is a beneficial exercise to help strengthen those tissues. I had an ACL reconstruction and meniscus tear on my right leg, and this is an exercise that I've used to help strengthen that up. Focusing on the quadricep, the band is placed right above the calf, just below the crease of the knee, and I'm resting my heel down to the ground and then forcefully extending that quadricep, or pushing the band back or hamstrings back, just whatever it takes to get you to get that full movement. These were gnarly.
Alrighty, workout's finished. I'm gonna eat something and then probably chill out for a little bit, maybe get some work done on the computer, and then later on I'm gonna be throwing. So yeah, that should be fun, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, let's get some throws in.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw some commentary on these throws. It's gonna be a lot less structured though, because I'm a complete amateur. Nothing I'm doing here is good. If you think so, thank you. But it just takes practice. That's literally all this is practice. So I just wanted to throw it in there. This is a full day of lifting plus throwing. So hammer throws, 16-pound hammer. They're starting to feel better. Definitely, still one of my worst events, but as I keep practicing, I get better. I'm kind of focusing on that wind, trying to keep my arms long, trying to keep my body fluid, and allowing the speed to pick up before the release. So
Right at the camera.
Right. Oh, the piece chipped off.
Yeah. It's gonna make a good footage. I think it was from the stand.
Out of storage.
Nice.
Oh shit, dude, there's a bunch.
and we're back,
Go for it.
and we're doing some weight for distance. So this is 30-pound implement. It's 2 pounds heavier than the official weight for the men's light weight for distance, and starting to feel a lot better. More patience out of the back at the start of the throw. I'm trying not to rush it too much because that's a habit I have for sure. And then just getting a good, nice finish, because that's another thing that I have a difficulty doing. It's my favorite throw for sure. As I practice, I get better. Eventually, you'll start to see as I get tired, I start to go all over the place. So I just ended up, cutting it short after a few of these throws. These were my best ones. It's a good time though. It's a lot of good times, right? You hang out with your buddies and throw and try to get better and stuff. So, okay, guys, stay tuned for more videos like these. And if you're interested in learning technique, I'll have videos out soon. But yeah, you guys stay cool, stay focused, and Follow your dreams.
23.